If you're like most women in the modern world, you're feeling some amount of stress, overwhelm, and maybe burnout. I know, because I've been there, and it caused me to break down in a big way. Hi, my name is Kristine, and all my life I've been shaped by trying to learn to trust my intuition and love and accept myself as I am. Looking back, all I wanted was to be accepted and loved by those around me. And I can remember as a kid getting punished for talking too much in class. So I learned to silence myself. I silenced my ideas and my thoughts because I thought that's who my teachers would want me to be. And then as a teenager, it only got worse. I repeatedly ignored my intuition, and I did things, sometimes really stupid things, to gain the acceptance of peers and boyfriends. Like, this deep desire to be accepted meant that I continued to ignore my intuition, and I would be whoever or whatever you wanted me to be. And what I thought people wanted me to be was successful. My parents, my teachers, and of course, our society love a winner, the one who gets the gold star. So I learned to ignore my feelings, put my head down, and work hard to be successful for others. Eventually, that drive for success and recognition led to building multiple businesses at the same time, hustling, always being on, and working on vacation or missing out on important moments with my family because I was either working or thinking about work instead of just, being present. I remember all the times that my niece and nephew would say, "When will you be done working so you can come and play?" And my answer was always, "In a minute." I felt like there had to be more to life than just working 24/7. But hustling has always been applauded and praised in our culture. So while it was exhausting, it also felt totally normal. Living in the hustle nonstop for years started to create some really serious problems for me. I was ignoring the burnout that was coming. And I was stressed all the time, spending tons of money on coaches and programs, thinking that other people had all the answers. And honestly, I thought working more was the answer. Like, if I could just make more money, then I could take time off. Then I could stop putting so much pressure on myself. Then I could take a break. But that magical day never came. I got to the point where I developed a severe case of insomnia, adrenal fatigue, and depression. I was ruining my marriage, and I rarely spent time with my family. Like, the breakdown was here. And I had to take an honest look at my life and where I was going. Because if I kept working at this pace, I would probably develop even more serious health issues and miss out on relationships and family time that I could never get back. It was time to do something different. So working with an Enneagram-based therapist, I was able to understand this drive for success and acceptance. And I realized that my focus was on the wrong things. I was looking for acceptance through success, which drove me to work hard all the time. I then signed up for a course on money mindset, and I began to understand how my subconscious mind was keeping me stuck in old beliefs and self-sabotaging actions. And then I learned what I could do to get out of those old patterns. And even though it was really hard at first, I started to see the value in resting and taking time off and asking for help. I knew I needed to get my energy back by taking time off, being present in the moment, and trusting that my business would grow even if I took a day off. What started to come together was this alignment of my mind, my focus, and my energy. And I started to imagine what life would be like if I just let go of all this pressure I put on myself all the time. Like if I took time off and I chose to be present with the people I love. If I made rest and play a part of my life again. And I started to explore what it meant to give myself the love and acceptance that I so wanted from others. Learning to trust myself that I could do less and still provide myself was terrifying at first. I had to learn to trust my intuition and let it guide me instead of being led by a bunch of old beliefs about hustling and working hard that weren't serving me. And as I let go of those limiting beliefs, I started to trust myself more. I started asking myself what I really wanted from my life and how I wanted to think about and feel about the woman I was becoming. And the answers came easily. I wanted to quit the business that I was in that was feeling really heavy and stressful. I wanted to spend more time with my family. I wanted to sleep at night. I wanted to take a vacation without my laptop. I wanted to trust myself and make the right decisions for my life. So I started sharing with other stressed out, burned out, overworked women how they could let go of the mindset blocks that were keeping them stuck in the hustle too. And I showed them how to create clarity about what they truly wanted, and I helped them plan their path to success while honoring their energy. And in less than a year, I built a 6-figure business during a pandemic while starting a new relationship and having my niece and nephew over for more sleepovers. I started taking care of my body and going on mini vacations every month without my laptop. Getting honest with myself and choosing what I wanted my life and my work to look like, and then tuning into my intuition to get the answers I needed completely changed the way that I work and live. I'm no longer silencing myself. I've stopped playing the game of being who everyone else wants me to be, which automatically eased up on the stress and the overwhelm. I continue to choose to love and accept myself as I am, to trust my intuition, and let go of the toxic beliefs that would rather keep me hustling and just missing out on life. Because when you're deeply connected to your intuition, you trust yourself more. You make the right decisions for yourself and your business, your career. You choose what you want for your life and for your relationships, and you become a powerful force who can have more peace in her life and a greater impact in the world.